Hi there, welcome to Bella's Vistas. Thanks for visiting. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified of our future videos. There's an amazing pelican colony on the Red River in Lockport, Manitoba. I was there a few times. We spent the whole day there photographing these pelicans. They're amazing. They put on a real kabuki theater. Coming in for a landing, it's amazing. Their wings go back like that and their feet go forward and they land. It's unbelievable the control they've got. There's something going on here with the fish from the dam. The pelicans are all ring trying to feed as the fish come through the dam, as far as I can understand. There's a whole interaction going on between them. And they're amazing to watch. Here's a couple coming in for a landing. They're not quite as funny as puffins, but they run a close second to the puffins, I think, for amusing. Here's one taking off. Sometimes they would come flying in and sort of skip across the water until they could take off again, just like doing touch and go landings when you're getting your pilot's license. It was pretty fun here watching this. I like the black tips on their wings, and beaks are amazing on these things. The feathers on the pelicans are amazing, I think. Nice pattern. They're all pretty much the same, black wing tips and white body. This seagull doesn't seem impressed at all with the antics of the pelicans. Must think it's a little beneath her to watch. There we got the sunset. Was a beautiful afternoon here, watching the sun go down. It started to get a bit dark, so we decided to go home and come back the next day. And that's exactly what we did. Sun went down, was a beautiful sunset. I really enjoyed it. Sort of tropical almost. It reminds me of the palm trees in Hawaii against the sunset, but of course it's totally different. Now we came back in the day to watch the birds again. I was right next to the dam here, so there's mist in the background. This champion here seems to be pretty proud of himself. It was a great afternoon. Here's another one coming in. Unbelievable to watch. Look at these guys here following each other for a landing. It's amazing. Really animated birds. I quite enjoyed my time there. He's sort of surfing in here. It's just about exactly the way I remember it. The last time I was here was a few years back, and I enjoyed it so much then too. This is actually, there's no fishing here. It was posted no fishing, but a bunch of people were fishing. I think that native people are allowed to fish there no matter what. And there was a bunch of people with, actually some with boats and everything there, catching lots of fish. The pelicans are certainly getting their share of the fish, or they wouldn't be there. Reminded me of a place that I saw on Vancouver Island where the eagles were flying in behind a fish and chip stand. They came in, and the people that were cleaning the fish would throw all the leftovers into the water, and the eagles would fly out there and get them. It's pretty wild to see. Now in the backyard, I'd be sunning myself sometimes and watching the birds. This was pretty cool. We were waiting for the parts to come from my van, fixing the van up, and so I'd be sitting out in the sun photographing the birds in the morning first thing when the sun came up. I don't know anything about birds. I don't know what kind of birds these are, but they did start to come around a little more the more time I spend out there. If I spend enough time, I probably would have had them all coming out. They seemed very timid. If they saw me move too fast, they would take off right away. But I did get some nice shots of them. I like photographing birds. I like photographing flowers and things like that too. There were some nice flowers here to photograph. A little bit past it for the flowers, but still, you know, I dropped a little water on some of these blossoms. There's a lot of yard art here made out of old wagon wheels and drop rake for hay, and here's a hay drop rake and a skull right on the corner of the driveway. There's a little bit of a detail on the drop rake, close up on one of the skulls. They're kind of interesting. The sunsets in Manitoba are delightful. They're really something to see. I got so many nice sunsets and sunrises. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell and you'll hear about our future videos.